It sucks that barely anyone knows this because, in their early days, Notch, Toby Fox, and Eric Barone continuously used this simple system, growing them into the legends they are today. And the moment I accepted this truth, I was blown away by the jumping quality of my own work. So, what is this system and how can we harness its power to see big progress in our own works? Before we dive in, however, let's explore the current advice on how to learn game development. Just make games, just participate in game jams, and follow these two tutorials, and after a year of doing this, you'll finally be able to make your dream game. I followed their advice to a T, but when I compared my progress to other game developers, I felt like I was lagging behind. I was clearly missing something, so after taking a year break from game development, I decided to do some introspection to figure out what went wrong. The problem? Our original ideas are whack. Every other industry takes inspiration from wherever they can, but for some reason as a game developer, I always felt the need for my work to be one of a kind, which isn't needed. Notch, Toby Fox, and Eric Barone all had more than enough inspiration to draw from to create their respective games. When we try to create our own thing, we're oftentimes directionless and therefore can't really produce anything substantial. So what can we do to fix this? Well, Polyknight appears to have the answer to this question.
I have an opinion, but I think it's kind of underrated. People who make great games become great developers.
By studying and imitating existing works, we gain some valuable insights and skills as to why our favorite games are so enjoyable. Many of the things we learned started by attempting to copy others, so of course we need to apply it to game development too. And this is exactly what I did. Using influence from Slime Rancher and Ringside from Rhythm Heaven, I took my rhythm game to this. This is because imitation takes away the burden of converting an abstract idea into a concrete game by giving you a clear goal to work toward, letting you focus on learning rather than frivolous things like how high your character should jump. So what's the exact step-by-step process to use imitation to supercharge your learning? It first starts by choosing a game you admire and want to learn from. For me, that was Rhythm Heaven. Next, recreate a small part of the game. This was the Ringside level for me, and the Mix and Jam YouTube channel is a great example of how to do this. And that's it, repeat as often as you want to. Our brains are pattern recognition machines, so as we do this across our favorite games, we'll start to build an intuition for how certain mechanics work and play into each other, allowing us to then take this and turn it into a framework so that we can take learnings from one game and apply it to a completely different game. If you're a game developer, I want to hear your story and understand your challenges. Just click the link at the bottom of the description to book your slot for a one-to-one call.